Today is day 13 of my journey, and things did not go as planned. Nope. Today, I have clients that I see on Tuesday and Thursday, and when I come home, I had a plan of going directly into the room and meditating, journaling, working out, doing my videos, doing my inner work, and then going around the rest of the day. I have it set in a certain way. But the train got late. It was something wrong with the signal problem. Then that meant I got late to my client. The stuff was that by the time I got home, it was about 11:15. I was hungry. I had not eaten anything since the night before. And so I made some food. And then I journaled. I didn't journal, I mind. And then I meditated. And then I had a class. And the class lasted from 1 to almost 4 p.m. And then by then, my family got home. Now, I took my treadmill and I brought it down because I want to work out every day, or mostly every day on the treadmill. Today I walked the last one. Every time on the treadmill. And I want to make it easier for myself. And that just means that I have to keep it down. But if I keep it down, it goes up. It actually slants up. It's a space saver when you lift it up. But I'm trying to make things easier. And that means putting it down and keeping it down. However, when that happens, I don't fit in my desk because my chair is tight to the desk. So I have to do it in the living room. So things didn't work out as planned. It is 11:30. I should be sleeping, but I'm here filming this film. I'm here filming this here because I had promised myself that I was going to film every day. And that I was going to show up every day, and I was going to do a video every day. And that's a promise that I'm going to keep. Right? It sets the tone, my friends. It sets the tone. But the fact that my day didn't go the way I planned it, and I didn't get to accomplish everything that I wanted, triggered me in a way, right? Now, I didn't want to go into old habits because I'm working hard at not going there anymore, I did some meditating. I did the class. It was good. I took some time, a little bit in the work, not much, right? I didn't work out, but I did walk, right? I walked for a whole hour because, my client is 15 minutes away from the train, going one way, coming back. And then instead of getting off at my stop, I got off at a stop later, one more stop ahead. So instead of getting off at 225th, I got off at 233rd, which meant more walking. And then I went back again and I walked again. So anyway, I've been active. Okay, I hit my steps. Well, I'm about 200 shy from my 10,000 steps, which is not bad, right? But I was feeling down because I didn't do the other part. And I felt like a failure. So what did I do? That's what I'm here for. I journal. And I truly believe in the power of journaling. Like literally putting pen to paper. Pen to paper. And what I did was I wrote down a few things of how I was feeling. How I felt that I let myself down. And then I put down what happened, and I put in more details, and I let it all out. And then I put down what made it challenging. What was the challenge? I put that down. And then I put down, what did that teach me about my schedule, my habits? And seriously, all this right here, and I wrote it down. Everything that I felt, that I was thinking. I came up with a reframe. This isn't a fail. It's just data, right? I can pivot because I know how to pivot. Another reframe I could have used was, this is just teaching me how to be better at my habits or how to create a better schedule, right? It's just data. It's not a failure. It's just things that happen, right? And then the adjustment plan was that I know my schedule, I know the days that I see Rosalind, the client I went to see this morning, and I can plan better. So I see on Tuesday and Thursday. So what I should be doing, and tomorrow is the test, is sleep early on Wednesday, get up earlier on Thursday, and do my meditating, cut down on the time. It doesn't have to be half an hour or whatever. Make it 15, 20 minutes, right? It's just to get into my inner self, right? My inner environment. Meditate, 15, 20 minutes, journal, 15, 20 minutes, do some inner work, 15, 20 minutes, leave to my client's home. So by then it'll be like 6:50, and then I'll leave, get there. She's far away because I'm taking the train. Anyway, I'll get there, and by the time I get back, all I have to work on is not even on exercise, because I could make that the days that I see her, the days that I work out outside, right? And right here, you see my band? Yep. On those days, if the weather permits, there are several parks there. We have Central Park a little bit further away, and then we have Morningside Park. I can definitely go to Morningside Park and work out, walk the park, and I can actually do my band. And that way, when I get home, all I have to worry on is just working on my content, doing my videos. As a matter of fact, I can even do a video outside, right, in the park. I can get a stop later, like I did today, and go to the park here on Bronx Boulevard. I can walk it because I walk the park a lot for my exercise. I can stop by the bench. I can use this, wrap it on the bench. I can do chest press. I can do rolls. I can do step ups on the bench. I can do the workout outside. And then when I come home, I eat. And if I haven't done my video outside, which is nice, right? I could do outside in nature and talk about day 14 or 15 or 16, whatever that day is. And yeah, and then when I come home, all I have to do when I come home is sit. I don't even have to put my trimmer up. I can sit here in the dining area, in my workout area. I can sit there and I can work on my content there. I can do outreach there. I can finish my product. I'm putting together a digital course there. So you see, now I feel a little animated and I feel much happier because I got a plan. And it's a perfect plan. Like, I don't have to come home until I finish everything. But look at that. That's just data. It's just data. And, right? That's my plan. Now, I'll see how it works out, right? It depends. It doesn't depend. I have to sleep earlier the day before. So in order to get a good 7 hours sleep, which is my goal, I will have to sleep at least by 10, because I want to get up at 5:30. And I want to have of my, meditating, journaling, inner work, and hopping on the train there. I could even take a banana if I feel hungry, just to get a little energy. As a matter of fact, I can take a banana, take it with me, eat it after I finish my client, and make that my energy. A little energy before, and I could take the train actually and do the workout here if that's the case. Right? But I'm taking that band with me. I already have it here in the room, in the hallway, right next to the door. So when I leave, I have this. You see, it's all about planning, my friends. All about planning. Anyway, I hope that helps, because it helped me. So when you feel triggered about something, or you feel like things are not going well, take a moment, write it out. What happened? What was the challenge? What did you learn? How can you reframe that? And what's the plan? How can then you adjust the plan accordingly. So good. So good. I'm so happy at the moment. My little funk has disappeared, my friends. So good. Mm-mm-mm.